blessings. Greetings, everyone. Out at MGM. I think I'm covering sunscreen, and so is my car. And everything else that I own right now that I took brought with me. So, I guess this is Star Wars land, Star Trek land. They're putting over here. Some of this used to be New York Avenue. Yeah, it's down that way. New York Avenue used to be over there. So anyway, something like that. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Okay. All right, nobody's around in this area, which is awesome. All right, we're going to connect again. Yeah, it seems like the Galactic Federation of Light. Guess we're going to get some more information on that and more information tonight. Of course, this is going to be uploaded after I post an update. I'm going to be posting an update. This is all going to be. This is going to be posted like Tuesday or Wednesday, as far as I know. So I'll go into more detail of the Galactic Federation of Light, what's going on with that. And of course, I forgot this. Forgot my noise and everything going on. Might bring up a bit of help. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna connect and here we go. That's another thing. This place is packed. I was at Epcot, nobody was there. Not compared to this. Yeah, this place is just jam-packed. I'm in an area where nobody is because there's nothing here. So anyway, alright, much love, and here we go. Greetings. Greetings to you, this is Redmond with the Sirian race, yes, with the Galactic Federation of Light, and yes, we've been monitoring your progress, all of your progresses, Earth progress as always, to continue on with the previous entity mentioned of your reptilian presence. This is increasing greatly, bringing much improvement also, as many of your Earthlings can relate to what is going on in your Earth. One moment. Yes, this is a Hollywood themed place, which is quite fascinating, and also which makes sense for all the controls that are going on in your world, but also brings to identify as much of this is alien and you don't even know it. You're bringing your experiences to this world and adding it to your culture from your other lifetimes in the galaxies. Yes, your Star Wars is definitely one of them. Taking that experience and adding it to your culture. But in this disguise as fiction, when in truth much of it is very real. One moment. One moment. They're downloading much from this area. One moment. Yes, the audio is quite loud here. Yes, I don't think I would appreciate it. I don't think I would. A lifetime here on this earth, I do not believe I can be able to understand a lifetime here. As for wanting to go through these certain experiences, I'd much rather to avoid many of them and find another way of learning and expressing. I have been to many other lifetimes that are similar to this. Not as complicated, but it was good enough. For me at least. As some do get suppressed, and many of us, as I've asked you, trusters, do get depressed very easily in an environment like this. I believe you would understand much of that. Quite understandable when you look at the environment, and many here are very depressed because of much of the pressures of life. But one thing we want to tell you is that there's another way for you to relate to us. Because if we were in the same experiences, we'd be going through much of the same experiences, meaning reactions to what is on your planet. As for the complexities of pressure. Where many need drugs to survive, and many other, I believe you understand where I'm going with all of this. Many of us do relate to you more than you realize. And we were going to explain more of this over time. As we all say, over time. But understand, Ivan is walking a lot. And there's only so much information we can bring into your collective. But we are bringing much as we can in this environment. Yes, there's much stress in the walking process, but it is very helpful. As for receiving, as for getting attention from your humanity, and also bringing some entertainment to some degree. But also all this entertainment has a lot to do with your galactic experiences. Lifetimes here, but still much of it is your galactic experiences. The galactic lifetimes are all meshed into your chakra systems in your existence. But realize, yes, you're bringing your lifetimes from this earth into your lifetime you are living today, but much of this still is very stressful. And all this eventually be understood by your human collective. Well, yes, you are little bits of everything, aren't you? A little bit of alien, human lifetimes, insectoid, reptilian, etc. And all that in a human body that, yes, that has much emotion. This emotion, yes, much of it has been activated by the Anunnaki, but not by their doing. They didn't do it on purpose, but they did brought much assistance to that, with not knowing that they were doing it. Yes, I thought they were building a slave race for themselves, and instead they built a race that is, you can call a super race of human, and we see many of you creating worlds that are far more complicated than this one in your future time. Yes, this is a service to self world, but it's also a world of great soul expansion and soul understanding, especially due to the depressions of your life today. It is bringing much more moment. A better you as you exit this earth, especially when you connect to your alien lifetimes, your future lifetimes. The amount of knowledge you gain has never been seen at this amount on any other world because of the pressures here. So this is why so many wish to reincarnate here constantly, is because how much they learn, and they take these learnings to other worlds and become more than you ever realize. Not to say you're more an advanced being, but more experienced, you can say that, yes. As for the negativity energies, you can take that and move it to a positive arena of experience. Yes, that's not exactly the best word for it, but it is close enough. Coming here to this world of all this depression, negativity, has a purpose. I believe some of you are slightly aware of that. You take it to other experiences, and you're almost, I'm not going to use the word seen as gods, but you're seen as very experienced beings. To go through a world like this, you do get many, to humanize it, gold stars to some degree, if they wish to humanize it to a certain degree. One moment. It's hard to see it in this lifetime because you're going through it. When you go into other lifetimes on other worlds, you can accomplish much and understand much, depending on your experiences here. It all depends. Everyone has their own different experiences. Some have it easy, some have it very hard. Usually the ones that have it very hard have many lifetimes as aliens very difficult. But compared to this world, it's a walk in the park. As for your galactic wars, and I believe you understand where I'm going with this, the complexities of space as it can be, that is a walk in the park compared to a lifetime here. You can almost say as a wife as an employee at McDonald's. Has a pretty good experience, has a good amount of knowledge connecting to a world that has mostly peacefulness, but also a world that still has much to learn. And you'd be surprised how much tolerance that you have experienced in your lifetimes. Yes, I'm not experiencing it exactly the correct way, but maybe hopefully some of you are connecting to what I'm speaking of. Let's put it this way. In many ways, you can see yourself as a to title it so you understand a little bit more. In some ways, like a Bashar in many ways. A Bashar of different worlds, be surprised. You can work at McDonald's, you can work at the dollar store, whatever it might be. Then you go to a world that's never experienced any of this, and you'd be one of great information for them. Hopefully that makes sense to you. Because many still do not want an incarnation. Yes, you might have billions here. Yes, many, but still, they have not continued their incarnations. They have 1 or 2 incarnations, that is it, but you continue to incarnate. You gather much knowledge as much needed for other lifetime, one moment. Soul experiences on other worlds. One moment. Yes, this is, yes, you must excuse me. One moment. My left arm is being used right now for connection. But as for the information in the Galactic Federation, that is not my area at this time. But others will come through. Nathaniel came through earlier, and much of that will be brought more into your environment. As for the details of it, but it is actually very simplistic, but not for me to go into. But it's meaning to give you a basic information of it. Love each other more, be more positive, take a negative experience and find the positive within it. That will make you, and if you continue this day by day, add a positive energy to it. Yes, you're going to a job you don't like, add a positive energy to it. And over time you will get used to adding more positivity to it. That way you are protected by light instead of consumed by darkness, which is very easy to do. Yes, it is not an easy exercise, I understand. By many, I can feel the energy as I speak of this. You see the timeline of energy as I hear this. It's like, you must be out of your mind. At least some will see. One moment. I believe you right now. I will speak to you in the next time, the next theme park or whatever it might be.
Well, because like,
much left.
oh yeah. Here, stand right here.
This is Novak. What is this? Humans in their entertainment centers. I can ride all these roller coasters better than not be scared at all. Thrill rides, that's not very reptilian to be scared. We won't be scared at all. We enjoy every minute of it. We just keep doing it until we fall apart. Until our green skin turns yellow or something. Humans. Yeah, there's a whole lot of news of your Galactic Federation of Light information that was quite fascinating that I heard earlier. That was not expected for them to make that announcement to you, but much understanding now by the entities that are around Ivan at this time. And there's many of them here. More than usual, more information they've ever had before. Yes, they've been holding back much for many reasons, but now we kind of got the story now of what is coming. Basically what the idea is from what I've been given. Well, just to give you another idea of how these all federations work. Majority of them talk to each other. Ashtar Command, Gertfic Near, Galactic Federation of Light. They all talk to each other. As for agreeing with each other is another story. Fuck yeah, they don't. Anyway, they don't agree with shit sometimes. Especially as reptilians come in, it's like, just fucking do it. Anyway. The idea here is to find yourselves and to understand what kind of fucking human you want to be. You want to be a pansy human or a tough one that can, kick ass. We think most of you want to kick ass, and you'll be able to connect to that. So as for the Federation, why they're saying all of this is that you are, basically what's going on is that your connection with the aliens is going to increase drastically. Got a second. Arm is tired. No, I didn't get some new arms. What is happening here is that more alien information is going to be revealed, but not just that. Our presence is increasing drastically. For the most part, it'll be information, but not all of it. You will see many more sightings in the coming years. But if you want information, now understand we can't reveal everything. Yes, you already know it, but you have to discover it on your own because it's part of your little episode here on Earth. But more of the alien cultures are going to be finding its way into your realities very soon. How these work, how did they come up with this to bring this out? Well, you're coming to an age of an awakening process that has been doubtful for a long time that you're even capable of accepting. These channelings is one way, but it's not just through these channelings, it's through other means of finding spirit and letting go of this control that's been thrown around. They got some bullshit going on. Oh shit.
You should have told us.
God, man. The one thing I give you humans, when I know you have your cheesy ass fucking bullshit Star Wars, but I give you this. At least you got it in your culture somewhere. It's been packaged well. It's enough to awaken some of you, not all of you. Many are still not afraid. Many are scared as hell is connected to aliens. You gotta be out of your freaking mind. Human shit. One second. We'll go somewhere quiet. Like the bathroom. Actually, that's not very quiet right now from what I've seen. It's actually pretty noisy there. But what is happening with these? Now this has been known, but not entirely public as for where you are going. As for how these councils are all connected, is basically they're being awakened among all of you slowly, within time. But what you'll have is a flux of information that will come from different entities, different beings of human. Different beings of human will shit it out of their system when they're ready. They will come out, they will just know this information. This has been said before, but now we're going into a little bit more detail of what you're going to be receiving. Yes, your animal kingdom, as for the alien animal kingdom that's on your world, that's going to become more unmasked in your earth. Your giraffe, your lion, well, they've already been talking, but there's a whole bunch more that have not been talking. Many species that have not been speaking. Your insectoids, I love them very much. As you can tell, they've been speaking more. They've been somewhat getting hints, but not entirely with great detail. There's a lot of bullshit here. What's that mean? Bullshit. But how the federations work is they all come together. They have their little meetings, but not like what you would call them, the worlds themselves. The councils, but also the worlds come to a consciousness of agreement. And they came to an agreement that your world is not fully ready, but it is a lot more ready than it has been for a long time. And in this kind of readiness that you are in, meaning that more of channelers will be awakened. All we can say is that this is some bad motherfucking shit. This is what I'm talking about. This is all Reptilian shit. I should be driving all this shit around. I should get that truck and drive it through. Drive that truck and fuck some people up. How would they think a green reptilian would drive around and driving around in their pansy? You know, you people with your pansy roller coaster scared all the time. If I can show up in one of these, or better luck, that tank. I'm just joking. Oh, that'd be funny. There. Novak with a tank in the background. Now that's Reptilian. That's how it should be. Ivan should get himself a tank. We'll have this in the back room when I get channeled. Gotta love that shit. Fuck. But what happens is that got me kind of excited, but that you're consciously, we all come together, but consciously you're all coming together also. So you are allowing us to speak to you. You realize that. That's why a lot of this is coming through. Fuck. Party's over, kids. Let's keep walking. So your Earth Collective said, yeah, sure. Bring your aliens and asteroids. They're all saying yes. Then we come back to humans. Everyone says, fuck no, we're not ready. We're all fucking scared. You know, we don't believe you exist because we don't see you. We just piss our pants if we did see you. And, you know, we're not ready for jack shit. But we talk this big talk like you don't exist. Trust me, if our ship showed up, your guns would become flaring at us, pointed at us. You know, realize that. I believe some of you are aware of that. So this is why we can't just, but spiritually, you guys aren't connected. You don't know what the hell. You can't connect to us, you know, you're connected to yourself, as you can tell. So consciously, you are asking for us to connect with you more in a positive way, of course. But to do that, you have to go through some upgrades of your own as for more positive and more or less bullshit. Such as materialistic bullshit, your jobs that are kind of there to lower your vibration. All of that would be lifted out eventually. Step by step, kids, can't be done quickly. So I'm gonna bring that. I'm gonna go get that tank and drive around this park. Fuck your roller coasters. I don't want to shoot anybody. I just want to drive around that badass thing. That's all. You know, some of it is a little bit third density, just a little bit. Just should have fuck around with everyone. That's all. I'm a reptilian. What the hell do you expect? I gotta be a badass. That's what reptilians do. And drinking beer isn't freaking showing that you're cool. Most of the people drink beer and are fucked up and they don't know what the hell's going on. As I said, this is like an intro to bring Ivan to Disney World and tell everybody they're connecting to the Galactic Federation of Light, that you're getting closer than you've ever been before. You know, he's ready to take that diaper off and grow up and be a freaking real reptilian. Oh yeah, that's right, the Anunnaki's here also to bring a little helping hand on all this also, but later. Alright, I'm gonna leave you guys be. There's too much bullshit going on here. Much love to you. Signing off. Novak signing off. Love y'all.